This is Steelcraft Gear and Product, and for my first video on YouTube, I'd like to talk about this knife right here. This is the Cold Steel Counterpoint XL. It is the largest counterpoint in their counterpoint lineup. So right off the bat, I have carried this knife for about 3 weeks, and my impressions, very big. Now, I'm not saying I don't like it. I actually love this knife. It's insane. Wicked. Awesome. But we have to look into consideration. This thing definitely has a specific target that they're trying to reach out to. Cold steel, I'm talking about, obviously. Alright, so I'm going to go through a few specs here, just because usually when I'm looking at reviews, that's what I like doing. So this does have, Cold Steel advertises it as a 6-inch blade. I'm on their website right now, but I think it's about 5 3/4, just because they needed room for that little sharpening bit right there. But still a massive blade. Now the total weight for this guy is going to come in at 7.9 ounces, so this is a huge knife. Definitely quite heavy. And the thickness on this bad boy is 4 millimeters. So it's fairly thick. Can hold up to most tasks. The handle from here to here is 7 1/8 inches. And the steel, which has recently been changed from AUSA A to Carpenter CTS BD1 alloy steel, which has changed the price tag just a little bit. And I can't complain for it does cost a little bit more, but once you get over that, you do have a nice strong steel, which is going to hold an edge quite well. And the overall length on this bad boy is 13 1/8 inches. Jumping straight into the review on this guy. To open the massive blade, it does have ambidextrous removable thumb studs, which are nice. I do like how it is a screw and you can remove it. That is a nice feature. It does have a pocket/belt clip, and it looks like they've changed them up. I have a Voyager here, and I'm not sure if the Voyagers just have a different pocket clip or this is the one specifically made for the counterpoint, but you get the idea. It's a different pocket clip than the Voyagers. And I like this pocket clip a lot. It's real basic. Stainless steel, I believe, is what it is. And yeah, no problems. Does its job. I've strapped this thing on both my waist and my belt and in my pocket, and hasn't torn up my pockets like the Voyager does. This thing is ballistic on pockets. But this thing's not so bad. But I'm not saying that it doesn't provide grip. The surface on this thing, on the picture, it looks quite smooth. It's shiny. But no, the Grivex handle scales do their job. Fits my hand really nice. And the surface is... Focus. I don't think we're going to be able to get her to focus today. There we go. There's the surface. Almost kind of like feels like Line-X. Alright, and this does have the triad lock, which is a very strong lock that is on a lot of their folding knives, including my Voyager, which I've had for 3 years now, and have no complaints for the lock. Works great. Alright, let's talk about the handle a little bit. This is Grivex handle scales, and here is where the the different type of knife people separate right now. And this is what I'm talking about. If you notice in there, this is a steel-lined knife, or shall I say aluminum-lined knife. And they are heat-treated aluminum liners, so they are tougher. The pocket clip is ambidextrous, so you can fit it on your left side if you wanted to. does have a lanyard hole. I chose to not put one on this just personally because it's just a massive knife. It doesn't really need it. Just in case you're wondering, here's how much of the knife sticks out of your pocket if you do have pants on. Obviously you will. I'm hoping you do. And that's how much of the pocket clip and knife sticks out of your pocket. And to lighten up the handle a little bit, it does have lightning holes all throughout the handle. Total of 4. Alright, and here's a quick comparison of the Counterpoint to some other popular knives. The Kershaw Cryo and the Peacemaker 2, which is a fixed blade knife, but that's pretty much normal utility fixed blade size. And the Voyager. This is the large one with the 4-inch blade. Now, which market is this knife catering to? It is a massive knife, and I'm going to go with collectors, because I have used this around the house for utility tasks, as I always do. Normal tasks that you would put through a knife, and this knife held up fine, but it's massive. If you wanted to stick this thing in a toolbox, keep it in the workshop, or whatever, I'm sure it would be fine. In fact, I think it would do awesome as that, in that role. But if you're opening boxes, not ideal. I would even go as far as to say that you can even take this thing camping if you wanted to. It's basically a pocket machete. Jesus, I said that as a joke. This is the Bowie machete that I have here, and honestly, the Counterpoint XL doesn't have that much on this Bowie machete here. So if you're lost in a jungle, a collector, or just a guy who likes to hang out in the workshop, I think this is a decent knife. Practical? Yeah, but ideal? No. Awesome? Yes. How about a serious survival knife? If I was lost in the wilderness with this thing, I'm set. Anyways, guys, all things considered, this is an extremely well-made knife, and you know, if you're looking to pick it up for the price, it's all right. Pretty cool. Thanks for watching my video, guys. I really appreciate the help. If you did enjoy the video, give it a like and maybe even a subscribe. It means a lot.